Welcome to the weekly challenge, where I challenge you to prove your programming prowess. If you succeed, you'll have gotten some good practice. And if you struggle, you'll end up learning something new. This week, I am challenging you to stretch your skills in the area of method parameters. I'll explain more about that and the bonus challenge in a minute. But first, in case you don't know me, my name is Tim Corey, and it's my goal to make learning C# easier. That's why I issue weekly challenges. Just watching me create code isn't enough. You need to be constantly practicing in order to be growing as a developer. So let's see what I have in store for you this week. Here's the instructions for this challenge. If you're on YouTube, you can get these instructions as well as a copy of this video by following the link in the description. The goal here is to work with parameters with methods. So the goal is create and use both an out variable in a method and a tuple. Now, if you don't know what those are, you might want to go back and refresh your memory a little bit first, but create one method that takes in or has out variables in the parameters, and then create another method that just returns a tuple, which a tuple means it returns more than one value as the return statement. Okay? Doing things like this really just make sure that you're keeping these skills fresh. If you don't immediately know how to do this, that's a good indicator that you need to keep practicing and making sure that you do know these things. Okay? So that's the start, and that's the baseline goal. But I do have some bonus challenge for you that I hope will at least make you think. And the bonus challenge is to create a variable in one method and then pass it into another method, modify that value, and then without returning it, use the updated value in the initial method. Okay? So you have a variable in one method, you pass it into another method, you modify it, but without returning it, no return, just return void, you, in the initial method, have the updated value. Now, there's two different ways you could do this, and I'd like you to do both. Okay? So I'm not going to give you any hints on what those two ways are. I want you to think it through and kind of stretch your skills in the area of returning values and create two different ways of doing it. Okay? So that's the goal and that's the bonus. Now, if you get stuck, don't worry. You can go to my website, and there's a link in the description, to go and get the solution video for this. It's not free, but it's always there kind of as a safety net. That way you can try these out and work on these things and kind of stretch and grow your skills. But if you really need to have that safety net, or if you just want to see how I tackle some of these challenges, you can go ahead and go to the URL down below and get the solution video for not only this challenge, but every challenge for just $15 a month. Okay? Good luck and happy coding.